Uh huh. You know what time it is. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go. Tonight's the night, Friday night. Grab that glass of wine. No more work, leave the jerks. Got to look the spine. No time to go to the bar. Create a vibe online. Let's chat, play games. We doing our thing. Grab your food and drink and everything to devour. Hold on to your seat cause your laughs will get even louder. Put on your PJs and peasy on the powder. Hold up. Let's get sipping cause it is my happy hour.
Let's get sipping.
What is good, everybody? It's Friday. It's another episode here at this happy hour. Happy Black Music Month. Happy Pride Month. This Sunday is Father's Day. So big shout out to all the fathers out there. Whew. This week has been chaotic with me. I've been working constantly, mostly working almost every day and barely took a day off. And usually, when you are working a lot every day, you don't really know what day it is anymore because all you do is just working. And it's just like, oh, I gotta go to work. I don't know what day it is. I just gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get sipping. So those that are coming in, hello, welcome. Just let me know. Just check in with me. Let me know who you're sipping. You can answer questions with me throughout the entire show. Hey, sis. So we constantly working, work. We just have to grind every single day, and we just don't even know what day it is at all when it comes to that. So those are how you doing? No, you've been busy working. Oh, and also big prayers to grind. But assist from Beats Bars and Faith. I just saw a post on on Instagram that she was in a car accident. So I'm sending my prayers and recovery wishes for her. Um, she's fine. I just found out about that, but make sure that she's fully recovered and get well wishes. Yeah, and yeah, this week has been very exactly like this week has been very busy. Like I just started a group class. It's a singing group class. It's like an open singing critique. So it went well this week. So I want to constantly keep it going. So it's every Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will post a link um later on the show, or probably like later on when I post the show up on Spotify or any um notes you can give me. But those of you interested of doing that, you can just go to um my profile on Instagram, which is Shorn Music Official. I have a link tree link on my bio. You can it takes you to that link um for the open singing critique. It's kind of like an assessment with me, kind of like a open consultation of what you need or what you need to work on as a to better your vocals. That's kind of like my meet and greet with students, those that don't want that can't afford the private lessons. The group lessons is 45 minutes. Just sing a song, any song of your choosing, and then I after you sing, it'll be like a kind of like a critique, any techniques that you might need to work on or what is good. learning how to accept criticism, and also be able to learn to sing in front of everybody. Is kind of like a exercise moment, and also know what do I need to teach you based on your performance. So that's kind of like a consultation before you actually take a private lessons with me. But that's kind of like a good way to, if you want to better your vocals or anything. I am going to be doing more classes. Um, Lavender, this is not the time. Lavender, what do you want? You're not on your on your perspective cameras, so I can't turn it on, and you're on the floor underneath my feet. So also follow my crazy bunny, um, Lavender, the bunny on Instagram. Yes, hop away. so yeah, so I am constantly going to be doing a lot of other classes, such as definitely guitar, definitely crocheting, definitely songwriting, and also some basic artist business coaching. Um, I think of that as a mentorship course if those that want to take me as a private instructor. So yeah, I've been constantly busy doing that, making videos, for take lessons live to get a little get some more, make some more coins on the videos that I've been making and constantly editing. It's a lot. been but today was a very well, it was raining around here in Philly in the streets. I only went to work for like maybe like an hour or two. It wasn't really that busy, but it was a big pay batch. Thank you. Whoever gave me a big ass tip on that. And then when I came home, I was like laying down a song. If you saw a video that I posted on Instagram, I was putting in vocals, harmonies, and that's kind of like an intro part of a new song I was working on. And yeah, I've been having the song idea for almost 2 weeks. It's been stuck in my head for 2 weeks. Like fairly late, a lot of ideas, song ideas I've been getting. Sometimes it lasted for a long time. Like I did self destruct that riff on the chorus. It was that took me over almost 5 years, y'all. It stuck in my head for 5 years. If I ain't had to write it down, it's gonna be stuck there and it would never ever like it will keep on constantly playing in my mind and it will never ever go away if I don't lay it down. So so I started laying down the song I did that been lying for me for 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. And it was kind of very interesting because it's like a different vibe. You get like what I'm telling you behind right now is kind of like a little romantic side of me. Like um it's very important that there is love. There's love, especially when you have someone that actually gets you, and you had that romantic moments with that special someone. And I don't have a title for this song yet. I will figure that out once I start writing down the lyrics. But it has that almost that acoustic vibe almost, and still I can have a little bit of hip hop in there, a little bit in there, just add little bits and pieces. But you get to hear different harmonies. You can hear me more on. You will hear more guitar, more on the song with that. A lot of people wants me to do more of that, and well, actually, I never really did it. Mostly on a like acoustic, so I've been mostly doing a lot of electric. But thank God for acoustic simulation pedals. Because sometimes I tried to practice the chords that I wanted to do on the song so much on the acoustic. Since I hadn't touched my guitar for, oh, that's been like over a month. But hey Becca, how you doing? Yeah, so I have not been on touch my guitar in like over a month or two. Still trying to get my feelings back on that because don't forget next week I have a guest. My dates was messed up on that too. I supposed to have a guest tonight, but I looked at the text and I was like, oh Lord, that's next week. And so yeah, when I've been busy constantly working, my days and it get all mixed up everything. So I had to change the flyer. I had to um I had to change the flyer, I had to change the description when I was scheduling the this live thing. And I was like, oh my God, I got the days mixed up. It was so much going on, Lord. When working, you got kids out of school, running amok, a crazy rabbit that won't stop going on my couch. And and you get up at the crack of dawn, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just to go to work for maybe 2 to 3 hours, because that's usually barely, like, don't get as much busy as much. But I'm not complaining. At least I have a job, a day job, and then I can still do what I love, which not only my show, you know, work has been really busy this week for everyone. Then exactly, like I'm not complaining. I love what I do. Like I said, my own schedule and everything. I love doing the show. I love making music and whatnot. Actually, speaking of music, I might be releasing a single this summer. Um, I just got to dot my T's and cross my I's. Well, cross my T's and dot my I's. See, it's too much. But I am releasing. I'll probably say not one, but two songs. The one that I'm working on now, I want to plan on releasing that or get that done and ready by I don't know, my man is listening or watching, but I'm trying to say I'm trying to release that second song by our anniversary. That song was definitely more romantic, and I want to surprise my boyfriend with a part two of the song. Like, okay, those that had my album reinvention and listened to it, I had a single called You, and the song that I'm kind of working on right now is kind of similar, like a part two, but has um that mellow vibe to it. You know, that's okay. That's okay. I think we had to make a copy of the. See, it's a lot of documentations. So probably like this by the end of this year, I'll probably release maybe singles, three singles, two around this summer and one December because it's kind of like cuffing season. So I'm trying to like make sure y'all get a little taste of what I am working on for this next project that I'm working on. I'm actually not only working my own project, I'm working on a project with my boyfriend, Jonathan. I'm part of his production team called the Heart Speaks Project. So we're working on some stuff for that. I'm also working a collaboration EP with Beats Bars and Faith on K Quick. I'm also um, in process working on I work in like different a lot of projects all at once. It usually depends on the type of vibe what I'm doing when I'm creating that will leads to these other projects. But I also working on another project um, with another person, and we will tell you about that all next week. so so we don't have any dates for those yet because we're still in the works of it because um A lot of people had other things to take care of, and we just work it. But I'm still like keep on creating, keeping options open, and also pick up to my son. He was taking garage band for school, and he's now in the advanced level class, and now this summer he is working on an album too. So there's a lot of things that are going on. You have more projects than the hood. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I had. Yes, I have more projects in the hood. I like that one. I really like that one. Mm, yeah, I really like that one. That was funny. um, whew, this is wow. This is an interesting week. Interesting. I'm sitting here preparing everything for next week. I finally got my turkey wings, y'all, and I'm gonna air fry that shit tomorrow. Because usually I was planning on air frying the chicken wings and have also some turkey wings, but I didn't have time to do that because I had to do this show. So, but I am planning on doing that tomorrow. I probably might do a video or something doing air frying some turkey wings, my favorite seasoning, and I definitely want lemon pepper turkey wings. I'd never heard of it, but I am trying that. And I was at Walmart and I was picking up my groceries, and when I went to bring them home, I had some things that I didn't order. They put in my car. It was this big ass bottle of barbecue sauce, and then I had like two buffalo wing sauces. One is like mild, and it was like another flavor that I don't remember. And I was like, I did not order those sauces, and I was like, oh, we got some free sauce, so that's why I had to get the chicken wings just to incorporate the sauce, just to get rid of them because I was like, I did not order them damn sauce, but hey, I don't complain. That's free food. I don't waste that. And when I was working and to be working at Instacart, there are possibilities that I get to bring home free groceries, y'all. Because usually when I do a delivery, they have like instructions, and I was like, okay, call when I arrive. Every time I call when I arrive, they usually don't answer the phone. I had to keep calling. I had to text. I had to call. I had to text. I had to do that and wait for like 10 minutes just to for them to respond. And when they don't respond in 10 minutes, we have to cancel the order, but I still get paid for my time. So you can't really. There's a lot of return policies on this. You can't really return groceries from Giant. You can't return like perishable, like refrigerated, frozen foods at Wegmans. Um, Costco, their return policy is a little different. Last time I did that, I got like a store credit, so I kind of used that for gas. So, so there was a lot of like things that been going on. Yes. So I'm not complaining. I sometimes every day when I go to work, I was like, oh, please give me some free grocery because I don't feel like shopping. And sometimes some free groceries be good though. There was like one time we got like lobster tails, yo. We had lobster tails, we got like scallops, we had like meat. But there was like other groceries that we even had cereal, but we had like other groceries. There was some other groceries that I did. It was like plant based, and not everybody in this house eat plant based. We can't even eat. We don't like plant based meat. Okay, because it's not real meat. It tastes weird, and even though I want to try be healthy. It's just not the same. Like, okay, I had plant based, like vegan crab cakes. Okay, I am part Maryland now, home of the freaking crab. And I had the vegan crab cakes. It did not taste good. If you find to say vegan crab cakes, why ain't no crab? Because it's vegan, but how can it take? It doesn't really taste like it's like a crab cake. It tastes disgusting to me. Okay, now those that understand like vegan foods, please discuss the sister, or make me aware. Or like, there's certain ones that certain plant based foods I can deal with. Okay, I love almond milk because technically I had to drink that more because if I drink regular milk, I think I might be lactose intolerant, but I'm not. But it's just like when you drink regular milk, it makes my stomach hurt. Um, I love like almond milk and like plant based yogurts, like almond milk yogurt, and I did try like almond milk like based ice cream. Um, Vegans don't eat any type of animal. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't taste right. Like the okay, I like some of the things I might like some of the veg. I like the veggie burgers from the brand the Morning Star. I like the veggie burgers. It's not that bad. I just add a little cheese on it and call it a day. But yeah, but when you have stuff that ain't supposed to be vegan, you know, I tried the vegan way before, but I like vegetarian. I might as well, yeah. I might as like I kind of have to eat um red meat due to my anemia because I have low. I was born with low iron, but I don't eat red meat as much. But I do love to eat a lot of protein because of me losing weight and the muscle building that I had to do with weightlifting with my trainer. I had to have a lot of protein. Um, it's just not, yeah, vegan food is not like certain food should not be vegan. It doesn't taste right. Like it really doesn't taste right. Like crab cakes, vegan crab cakes, don't touch those. If it's supposed to be crab cakes, please put some damn crab on it. Uh yeah. I okay, when you also as a life of Instacart, I learned some things. When I was shopping a couple people, they were like allergic to gluten and definitely straight health nuts like vegans. Okay, I went to Sprouts. I never heard something like the vegan, like never had one girl, I'm from Maryland. I can't, you know I can't, yeah. It like if it's supposed to be a crab cake, like just don't touch that. Just leave it alone. Just put the crab on the crab cake. That's supposed to be a crab cake. Oh yeah, I made some salmon cakes earlier. I air fried that. I haven't done that in a while. I went, got the canned salmon, took all the bones out, feel like I was doing surgery, and I was air frying that joint. You know, I miss my roots. I was air frying some salmon cakes, y'all. That was I missed those days. Like I just want to go back to Maryland and get a great big thing of crab cakes. It's just like every time I go down there, I want a crab cake so bad because I miss my roots. I miss my Maryland roots. Thank God I got Old Bay seasoning. If you ain't from Maryland, you don't supposed to have Old Bay seasoning in your cabinet. It's like you down south in Texas, you always have to have hot sauce in your purse or in your car or anything like that. But when you are like technically from Maryland, you have to have a seasoning of Old Bay. Gotta have one in your cabinet. Some people like to take it with them and put it on their fries, which it was it's good. And also, girl, I am from Arizona, losing my mind. I got Old Bay though. Exactly. Like I had um these chicken wings and I put Old Bay seasoning on them. Them joints are banging. Like Wegmans had them. I ordered some chicken wings one time, and I did it for like Super Bowl. I ordered some chicken wings or Wegmans, and their chicken wings are banging. I got the garlic parmesan. I had the honey barbecue, and then had the Danny Boy, like kind of like the spicy wings, because John love spicy wings, like his spicy wings. And then I had the Old Bay seasoning Jones. Yo, those things are banging. So if you got like a Wegmans nearby, go get those Old Bay wings because some things you gotta heat them up. But those Old Bay wings are banging. I was like, keep when I be shopping doing Instacart and stuff, and I be passing by them wings. I was like, oh, they got Old Bay. Now there's Old Bay everywhere now. Like I saw the goldfish. You know these goldfish crackers. They now have Old Bay seasoning on them, and that makes me want to get curious and buy some and see what it tastes like. But I know they might be begging, but I'm definitely like there's like Old Bay seasoning on everything now. So that's probably like the next thing I will try is those Old Bay goldfish Jones, the goldfish crackers. I usually get like a big big container of like goldfish crackers. I usually eat them for myself. I'm afraid to bring them in the house because the kid's gonna tear them up. But and then also early in the week, got my ice cream maker and I made some strawberry ice cream. Of course, gotta have that strawberry ice cream. And it was good. It was very good. I didn't put a lot of sugar in it because I had to like puree the strawberries, like what put this and put it marinated in the refrigerator for an hour, and then I had to smash the mess to puree it, and then making the cream base, and then all of a sudden, oh, Mr. Lavender, you want me to turn the camera on you now? You want the bit? You want everybody want to go to bunny cam? Cause you really by my feet. You know I ain't got no trees, right? Yeah, if you saw his page, it was like his way of hypnotizing me and trying to convince me like you're gonna give me treats. It's like you will give me treats. You will give me treats. So that's like his cuteness way to get what he wants. Like it be begging, he begs, it's like be all cutesy and stuff that I cannot turn away for some treats. So why don't you just come in so I can put the camera on you? Are you afraid now? Because usually every time I pull up my camera or two or three, you want to come out and have your 10, 15 seconds of fame. Now you're trying to hide. Don't worry. I just put my feet down on the floor. You know you're gonna come by and just be newsy. And I might have to turn on this side and switch cameras on that side because I have his so-called little treats. that I try not to say the T word because he gets so excited about it. Let me switch the camera to the other one. Oh, but that was the wrong camera. Do 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 do. Okay, the other one. I'm still trying to get used to this thing because adding like two cameras. I usually have like probably have one. Now I have two. I have three of these Mevo cameras, and still trying to get used to switching cameras. So I'm not gonna turn it on. Okay, now okay, it's on my side, on my right side. Let me turn the camera on you. Go over here. Go ahead. You got the. You are really off the frame now. Come on now, right here, right here. There we go. I might have to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Here's the bunny cam. I had to move my tripod here just to get him to see. Okay, my thing is starting to do the split right now. Okay, there we go. Here he is. Are you sitting here begging now? You begging? You want your treats down? Huh? Okay, there you go. See, this is what he does. He does that to get what he wants. See? He's in here trying to hypnotize. Here, take it. There we go. And usually, when rabbits like to eat, they twerk. I have like some actual bananas, and I gave him a little piece of banana, and then I saw his butt was twitching. I was like, is he twerking? So it's like when rabbits like eating like a favorite food or they actually enjoying it, they actually twerk. Yeah, their butt was twitching, looked like they were twerking. I was like, rabbits twerk? Really, they do. Yeah, they twerk, yo. Yeah, he's getting big. He be two next month. Like that would be like a crazy week. Um, that week. Um, it was like the 8th. It'd be his birthday. It'll be Lavender's birthday. Be two. Then the 9th is my son's birthday. He'd be 16. And the next day is me and John's anniversary. It'd be 6 years on the 10th of July. So, yeah, so hopefully that other song that I'm working on right now will be hopefully I can get it done. That would kind of like be my anniversary gift. But cheers to the busy week for July and stuff like that. But Lord took my daughter to her orthodontist visit on Monday. Doc said that she needs braces. It was like a slightly overbite. Thank you. And I was like, this is too much. Like, okay, both my kids need glasses, and then my daughter needs braces. Like, this is too much. Like, can it be like 18 so they can get out of my house and I can be able to have my freedom back? And so far, my freedom is slowly coming back. My freedom is slowly coming back because um last Saturday, um me and John went out to Copper Crow. It's a restaurant, but also like a bar as well. We went to see the singer that I went last time, L, and I want him to come and check it out and check the place out. And he really enjoyed the singing because usually like it's kind of like we try to make sure we connect with other artists, and especially with the project he's working on, he wants to work with a lot of different artists with his compilation project. And I am in the compilation project as well. So it's I think we did like one or two songs so far. One song with Quick, and the other one that I'm still at the redo, but it's gonna be in that project. So yeah, more projects. Yay! That's a lot. I'm constantly creating, but at least like I'm still creating and be able to do what I love and get to share my creative process with a lot of people. It's it's very fun. People see you growing up that journey, doing that process from creating a song, recording it in your home studio, then performing it on stage and doing a music video. And it's it's a lot of work, but it is worth it. We just have to find that right niche to to market our brand. And those that in the industry, y'all actually understand what I'm saying. Because we have to do so many things just to get ourselves out there, whether it is doing music videos, we did promoting on social media, we had to do a lot of different contents using the song just to keep the buzz going. And especially with Facebook now, with visibility, where you like the creator and you get able to get stars and all that stuff and monetize and stuff. It's You have to like keep on feeding the monster, which is the social media. It is a lot of mental work that can really make a person like break down and lose their ever loving mind. um I learned when it comes to the marketing really like was one of the biggest mistakes that I was going through when it promoting my music, and I didn't know what to do. I was just putting my music out. I tell people what it is. I give them links for people to check it out, listen. But it's kind of hard for like people to actually like listen to the music. Even we gave you snippets and clips of the song that we want you to listen to and hear it for its entirely. Um, and then when you look at now numbers these days, that's when a lot of people get opportunities because of the damn numbers. Now I don't have like a lot of like I have a lot of people follow me on Facebook. Almost came into my limit to my friend list, and I still got more people to respond. Um, and then Instagram, I don't have enough for subscriptions, but I have enough, you know, like over 2,050 followers. That's I don't have a lot of followers, but I try to reach more by using these hashtags, and it's been getting a lot of hits. That's usually when I did like couple guitar videos. It my When I did my first guitar video, that was about 10 years ago. It does take time. Like when I did my first guitar video, and that was like over 10 years ago in Instagram, because I had a new phone. And I finally get to do videos because my old phone before I couldn't do videos. I only did like photos, but when I got my new phone, I actually can do videos. That was like the first guitar video I did, and then all of a sudden, like I be getting like new followers, I be getting hits, and I was like, all I did was did a song that I learned how to play in the comfort in my bedroom, and all of a sudden I'm getting noticed about it, and ever since then it's just like the guitar videos like was kind of like almost like my niche that I was doing covers and doing songs that I want to learn, and especially as an R&B hip hop guitarist, I want to like perform like some covers just to get the fan base, but I still want to do my original music. I still want to be more creative. I don't want to be like everybody else. Um, like usually as a woman, you will get more plays just to dress sexy to do a video. Um, I don't see a lot of girls do that, but most girls that I know do. Um, I think because the standards in this industry as women that we still it sells. Yes, it does. It sets to sales. But there's some times that I don't feel like being sexy right now. I just want to be in my PJs, in the scarf or bonnet, looking all ratchet, and I'm sitting here just playing. And then one I did that. That was my video I did doing Kim share my life, and then Kim found my video and he reposted it, and I wanted to do a song with him, and it was like one of my favorite songs from his catalog, share my life. It was kind of like a dream that I probably want to dance it on my wedding because I'm not really a slow song type, but it was that or I can't stop loving you. That was like a great song for a wedding. But hopefully I can yeah, that's really what I did. I was in my pajamas with a scarf. I was looking ratchet and I was just playing Share My Life on my acoustic. I had done an acoustic video in a while, so I was doing that. So and I was just messing with it. Just I've been hearing that song so many times, so that made me do that song. Because usually when I hear a song, I want to keep it in my head because I want to learn it. I think I still have a list of songs that I want to learn on guitar because you never know. You never know I had to play on jam sessions. You never know I had to play for an artist um to play like a couple covers on their set. Never know. I just had to like that's how kind of like I do and kind of like I prepare myself um as a guitarist really. So if I hear like a certain song, I usually don't listen to the radio, but I have Pandora. Thank God, no ads. Um, I just listen to the song. I constantly hear it on repeat, even though it gets on my kids or my man's nerve. I was like, why you keep playing that song over and over again? Because I need to learn it. I had to hear each note or hear each note on guitar that way. Because usually I do play by ear. Um, Learning them if there is no tabs or any chords to look up on the internet. I have no choice but to learn. I started learning playing by ear um, most of the time because most songs that I want to learn I couldn't really look it up on like Ultimate Guitar or for chords and all that stuff and Chordify. I had to learn it by ear most of the time, and it's because I'm used to playing by ear when I play piano. That's why I learned. I learned that playing by ear from that. Mm. Okay, Lavender ain't here. I can just put my feet down now. I was being comfortable because every time he comes up, I have to put my feet up. 'Cause he liked to play around with my feet. But he just liked to try to bug me for treats. It's not good. He shouldn't be having no treats. He's supposed to be on punishment today because he keep going up on my couch and going to the bathroom on my couch. So he's supposed to be on punishment. I ain't supposed to be giving them treats like that. I just did that because, he actually behaved himself this time because every time I get up in the morning, I get ready to go to the living room, make myself some coffee, get ready to feed his breakfast. All of a sudden, Poopa Pee's on the couch. Ugh. And I keep telling her, don't be Poopa Pee on the couch. And if I see him on that couch, you bet. You lucky, you ain't even lucky he's not on that couch. He's behind that couch. Hallelujah. But even when I just changed a little bit, he is like a way of protesting. But don't worry, we get ready to move. We get a new couch. Tuning in live from the movie set. Oh yeah, God, you posted a shoot today. How what? How's the shooting so far? Because Mr. Movie Star don't have time for nobody, leaving us little folks. Try to leave us busy being busy, forget about us little folk. So, oh no, really now you want to come back out here? Jesus, Lavender again. Follow my bunny, Lavender, the THA bunny at Instagram. I ain't got TikTok for him yet because it's too much. I already got too much accounts on Instagram to deal with. Okay, are you back there? That way I can move you. And yeah, he's in. Oh, now you going right back behind the couch. Really? Oh, you haven't started yet. Yeah, you shooting videos, shooting movies. Forget about us little folk. Mister, I'm be busy shooting movies and stuff. But that's okay. I'm happy for you. But as in other words, this is going to be another short show. Yay. Um, but next week I will have a guest. I have a guest. Um, her name is Janelle Adams. She's one of my guitar sisters. It's kind of like a return of favor because I was on her IG live and she interviewed me, so I'm gonna return the favor and let her come in and have some fun. And this is gonna be a fun thing because yeah, you gotta get in one. I hope if someone let me give you that chance, but I'll probably give you like a little um know who she is. That way, when I do the intro but next week, you all will know she's very talented, talented guitarist. She's actually based in New York, and she was endorsed with PRS Guitars. Those that know that PRS is the guitar company that's actually in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, um, near that area in Maryland. Um, also, she is also one of the persons that I am working on a project with. I'm actually mentoring her um, to be able to help her with creating songs and process of creating from recording, producing, and everything like that. My last bit of my Chardonnay next week will be. I might improvise on that drink because I have a 24 pack of Izzo juice, sparkling juice, and I'm probably gonna add a little rum, and then that'll be like a little spike hard Izzo drink. But I still getting that Simply Spike lemonade pack because I'm celebrating summer and I'm gonna celebrate summer right. So back to for my guest for next week. She's definitely a talented guitarist. She played with my homegirl, Guitar Gabby, New York. She's part of the Tulips gang. I'm actually part of the Tulips gang. There's gonna be a girls rock camp in Philly, um, and I am planning on volunteering there as kind of like a teaching a workshop and doing performing and stuff like that. But it's great to have women musicians to teach young girls and teenagers about the music business in a women's perspective because a lot of people just want to go out and go out there, but when it comes to women, they stick those standards on us in order to get in that spotlight. But there's always to have these girls to learn not only the creativity in the business, but also the business and the legal aspects in this business because we want this is we now everything is now going to be controlled by AI. They are controlled by AI now, um, but you don't know being a well-rounded, self-managed person that really don't use AI. Like I'm a type of person that don't really use AI at all when it comes to songwriting and music production and everything. I the only AI thing that I used was the when I was editing my videos and I was cleaning up my audio one time. That's the only thing I did. Um, but everything else, I don't really use AI. Um, I don't know why AI is there. Everything will be controlled by robots. I already saw robotic waiters and robotic delivery drivers only in California. Um, but people getting sued when people are using AI, like Ed Shorn. They got lyrics and songs that sound like the artist, but, and then get sued for it. I don't know what the legal and aspects of that with AI. If people try to ask me about that, um, I prefer not to use AI unless it's really necessary. Like if you really don't have the time to do it, you have a deadline, you ain't got time to do that, and then you can use AI for that. But try to do your brand without AI. Only use it on like when in case of emergencies. That's what I will say. That's my advice when it comes to using AI. So, so if you're trying to ask me about that, that's the only thing that I will tell you. This whole AI shit. But before I wrap up here and tell you, but I'm gonna tell you this: when you are running around with your chicken with your head cut off, please take a moment to woosah. If you need a drink, please grab one and have your nerves calm. Because right now my nerves need to be calmed down right now because my nerves are shot. But it's nothing wrong with taking a break here and there. Is nothing wrong with if you need to cry, break down and cry. Just get all your emotions out. Because when you sit here working around with your head cut off and really you buried your emotions, it's like you working your emotions away. And I know we had to like keep ourselves busy because if we don't, we end up losing our minds. We end up crying or doing some crazy stuff. Like, and I am not going to relapse on that one because as an emotional eater, sometimes I'll be eating my feelings. But but don't really like take a time to stop and actually just take a moment. This is your mindset right now. Before you do anything that you kind of do you have a mindset for that right now? If you have a mindset for what they do that, but if you going somewhere and your mindset is not on that what you need to do right now, you can stop and take that and do it another time or another day or another week or another month. It's okay to like not do if you feel like you're not um mentally right when you like go to work. Like especially when you go to work. When you have to go to work almost constantly every day, you don't even know what day it is. Then your mind really said, "Okay, bitch, you need to take a day off." You've been working constantly every day. You had no day offs just to be able to be the provider, the breadwinner, I will actually say, in the household. Um, that's kind of like what I have been going through this week because I was working every morning, no days off. Um, I was supposed to be off yesterday, but I had to work anyway because a lot of setbacks. Um, and thank God that my car still works, even though some bastard hit my car in the parking lot overnight the night before. Um, lucky my headlight still worked because it almost like it get the dent on my front. Not the it was like on the front, but it's on my left side, but it was like on top, like on the side on top where the tire was, and it was like scratched up and dented, and then it hit my headlight. Luckily, those headlight covers are cheap because my car is old, and it's not a big deal. We can actually pop that thing back up, but it happened overnight while we were sleeping, and John usually forgets to turn on the alarm. So, but um, but I'm okay. The car is fine. It's still drivable. Um, but I will hopefully that person will come and confess that oh this person hit my car and pay the damages because I cannot afford to keep it every. It's like one thing after another, especially when it comes to my car. It's just a lot. And then you have other things and other bills and you have to pay. But I'm okay. I wasn't really like upset. I wasn't really, I was just shocked that it's like shocked when I went to work yesterday and I saw that dent in my headlight was like cover was busted. But I dusted off. I wasn't complaining because it was an easy fix. I know it's an easy fix because I fixed my tail light before. So it wasn't a big deal for me. I realize now because usually when things happen, I usually freak out. I like constantly lose my mind. I will end up cursing people out about stuff. But that for the first time I was like, it can be fixed. I was just a little shocked because it just like it was like happened overnight and I did not know about it. And it was like, I was shocked, but I wasn't really losing my mind about it. I was like, it's okay. It's actually okay because I wasn't in the car. My boyfriend wasn't in the car. My kids were in the car. We was in the house sleep. And I praise God. I praise God for that because none of us was in that car and none of us was hurt. And we were asleep. And the car still works and it worked and drivable. And it was like, it was the first time I was like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I wasn't freaking out for the first time. Just say this to yourself. If something goes wrong and there's something that you cannot control, don't freak out. Just say to yourself, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to end this here show. But say to yourself one thing. You always got to say, it's okay. Like, be a situation, any situation that you're in. You was at work or you're at home. If a child accidentally broke a plate, and I just say, hey, it's okay. Things can be replaced, but it's only you got one you. You got one you. You got material things, it's replaceable. That's the first time I actually say to myself, yes, it's okay. And you need to say that to yourself one day. Whatever situation you're going to, just say, it's okay. It's okay. And also, big shout out to Leticia for that blog when she talked about her experience when breakups. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. Hopefully, I'll see another vlog. But tell the truth, she was preaching, y'all. Preaching. But always say to yourself, it's okay. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Especially I like the cards. Because sometimes those cards, it can read a sister. It can read a sister, but it read me right. I might need to get one of those cards because sometimes we need to get ourselves read for real. Cause sometimes we need to get ourselves checked and we don't even know about it. Exactly. Sometimes we have to check ourselves. We sit here checking at other people, but we can't even check ourselves. Can't check ourselves. So you need to mostly take a moment and read the room. Read the room because you're sitting here reading everybody else, but sometimes you got to read yourself. Read yourself because things that you might be doing wrong you didn't know. That's a read. That is a straight read. So my advice on that is read the room. One, say to yourself, there are times we say that's okay on situations that do not need to be freaked out over. And two, read the room. Because we too busy in here We reading on everybody else, and we don't read ourselves. We don't read ourselves. Sometimes I need to be read. I need to get myself checked because sometimes I'm doing some crazy things, and my boyfriend reading me, say like, "Oh, you need to calm down." Like I was losing my mind constantly on like stupid stuff. So there are times, yeah, you really have to read yourself. You got to read and check on yourself sometimes. But until next week, when I have my special guest, I want y'all to have enjoy the weekend. Excuse you. I read you all the time. You make it. First of all, nigga, you don't read me. I be reading you. So stop with all those lies. I'm not the only one that be reading you. There's other people watching. They right now reading your ass. But yeah, so tune in next week. So let's go. Nah, I'm not a whole book. I'm not a whole book to read. I I have a heart on my sleeve. But at least right now I need to unmask some things. If I don't unmask my true self, then there's a transparency. There's a bunch of fakeness. There's a bunch of nah. I prefer to be unmasked than running around with 5, 6 different masks on my face about just try to please everybody else. So I have a heart on my sleeve and I'm proud of it. It's just that growing up when you don't, you know, you really I get prejudged a lot as a kid and people don't want to hear my opinions. So I'm refused to be silent. I'm refused to be silenced to nobody. And if it's something that I want to express, especially my true experience, I will. Because it will help somebody one day. They might go through the same situations. That's why I have to be my true self. And I'm not going to let that stop me because I think that's like a calling for me. Whatever I've been going through, whether it's being bullied, almost committed suicide, having hirsutism, uh, being an emotional eater, and my journey of recovering from that and being homeless, being like things that I've been through in my entire life, about being abused, like abused by as a child, and also being psychologically abused in a relationship, having very low self esteem. I had to because you never know. I think that's a calling for me to share my story, whether it's in my music or is it on my podcast or the other podcasts that I made with my partners. We talk about, or um, or I'm probably thinking about writing a book about my journey with that, or it's just, or you can see me doing, you know, as an influencer, um, when I like doing products and stuff from on my Instagram, or sharing memories with my with my family memories, and see what I like, how we do as a family. It's just, I would say, I think it is a calling. I think it's a calling for all our as musicians, that we share our story, because you never know who get touched by our music with our stories. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and I'm gonna keep on doing. I'm not giving up on that. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care. I'm 37 years old, 37, and I don't care if I be 87, 97. I'm not gonna stop. Point blank. Period. You know, I'm still gonna be creative, because being creative saved my life. This music saved my life. Yeah, this music saved my life. It saved my life from going through a, a dark place when I was planning on wanting to kill myself. It saved my life. And when people tell me this music is not for you, and if it saved me from trying to kill myself, if it saved me when I was going through a very dark place, I'm gonna keep on doing it, because that sparks my joy. Don't let nobody take away your joy. Whether you're being creative, or the job that you love to do, the career you love to do, if it sparks your joy, keep on doing it until you can't do it no more. Cheers. Cheers to that. So don't let nobody or nothing steal away your joy. Yes, joy comes in the morning. When you first wake up in the morning, and think about what sparks that joy. And if it's music, go for it. Is this that career that you've been longing dream for? Go for it. If it's being a mother, go for it. You just got to keep doing the things that makes you that sparks you joy, because that creates a balance. If you're doing other things that is really jeopardize your mental health, and you don't have anything that makes yourself happy, if you're doing stuff for other people and don't know what you like, realize what do you want that makes you happy, you do what's best for you. Like, if you do so much for other people and don't have time for yourself, do that. What's You always have to think yourself, what makes you happy, what makes you spark joy every time, like what puts a smile on your face. You got to have happiness too. It's okay to make sure everybody else is happy, like your children, your significant other, your family. It's good to make sure that they're happy, but you also got to be happy too. There are some times that you need to be selfish. There are times for that you need to work on yourself to have that balance. So have balance in your life. Don't work your life away. Or like some people that I know, that that is really that does that and don't have time for themselves. So I hope you are watching or listening, because this is definitely one of the things that we have problems, is to work on ourselves and have a type of balance in our life, because we make sure everybody else is taken care of, and we don't care about ourselves, or we don't have time for what we need to do for ourselves. Like, go and pamper yourself, get a nice massage. Lavender, really? Ugh. Like, get a massage, pamper yourself, go shopping, treat yourself for a night, treat yourself with some new shoes or a nice purse or an outfit, you know, or take yourself out onto like a self date. Like, go go out to dinner for one, or take yourself to a movie. There are times that you really need to work, have that moment to yourself, because you do a lot for other people. You give, but usually don't get to receive, you know? Give a lot, but you don't receive a lot. So I'm gonna get up out of here. And tune in next week. Tune in next week when I have a special guest, a friend of mine, a guitar sister of mine, talented. Um, you actually will hear her story a little bit. She will be also be guest co-hosting with me with this show next week, and yeah, this is going to be a fun one next week. So until next week, guys, I'm Sean Marshall. Cheers to everyone that's tuning in, and that's also watching the replays on the channels, you know, YouTube and Facebook, and also Spotify and any available platforms. Um, be on the lookout on my Instagram. I'm planning on releasing 2 singles during the summer and one more before the end of the year. And yeah, you will hear some more. And then also in the fall, the new season of Between Frets in the fall, with my partners with Fret Sisters. And yeah, this is oh, this is gonna be fun. So I see y'all next week, and bye, guys.